I'm on the beautiful island in St. Lucia. I'm with Tamtambora, president of Tamtambora brand of Seamoss products. Also, I'm affiliated with Dark Seamoss here on the island of St. Lucia. And I just want to show you the lengths at which Dark Seamoss and the Tamtambora brand goes to bringing you the best Seamoss products on planet Earth.
Peter. I have not been in it for very long, but I remember my husband and I came to the beach a day, but there have always been farms about, but we were not into it yet. But we came to the beach and then we started seeing a lot of Seamoss just floating down, coming down on the water. So it's like, what? Then we decided to collect the Seamoss and we brought it home and we processed it. And then we had a good bit and we got sale for it. So we decided, wow, and we didn't even know the price was good. So then we said we're going to continue coming to the beach, and we did that for a few times, and then we decided to plant our own farm, So then we went to look for the sticks, and then we planted our farm, did everything that we had to do, and then the rewards have been good. We have other things doing, but it helps a lot because I think it's kind of a lucrative business now, so it helps us, pay our bills, eat food, and, so it's a good thing.
Now, before this, there was people that planted the Seamoss, it a long while before, and they used to tell us, come and plant the Seamoss because it's a good thing to get into, and we never did because we have other things doing. But after that day at the beach, when we came to bathe and we started seeing the Seamoss coming down, and then we get a feel of what it is like. We took the Seamoss, we went and processed it, and that was a good feeling. So after that, we decided to really plant the farm.
We spoke to the people who have been farming for a long time, so then they told us what to do, and then in doing it we got some experience in what to do, what not to do, and it's always a learning process. Even now we're learning as we go along, but I think it's a good thing that people should enter into. It's hard work sometimes, but at times it's easy because you find planting it is not that hard. You get the plants, you get your ropes, you set up initially when you have to set up the farm, it's kind of hard work because you see it's the sea. You have to take the sticks and plant them in the sea, so that's kind of hard. But then when you start planting them on the ropes, it's not very difficult. But then you have to maintain the farm because plant a farm and just leave it. You have to come to the sea as often as possible and then clean it because there are what we call seaweed and algae and all these things coming down where they get trapped in the Seamoss, so you would have to come and clean it and then clean it and take care of it. And when time to harvest, like we did a while ago, you have to harvest it and carry it down, and then the process still continues. When you take it home, you have to bleach it. After you bleach it, you still have to dry it, and it's a long process. It's hard at times, but it can be easy. Depends on how you set up yourself so you can manage what you're doing. Yes.
Depends on the size of the farm. It will probably take you like maybe 2 weeks to plant the poles and set up the cords in the sea. And after you've done that, to plant, it will probably take you maybe another 2 weeks to search for the plants and do the planting. And it will take like 6 weeks before the Seamoss is ready to harvest. And in harvesting, it depends. Like I said, it depends on the size of your farm. It will probably take you maybe 2 hours to harvest maybe maybe a 20 bags. And then we did, and it was a good thing until now. But sometimes it's difficult because when the weather is bad, the tide is rough. It goes with all the Seamoss, and then we have to start back all over again. And these are the challenges. Sometimes when the sargassum comes, it settles in the farms and then gives us problems to harvest or to get it out and to maneuver in our farms. So these are the challenges we face in it.
I am here in Pristine, St. Lucia, the part of the holy grail of Seamoss production on the island of St. Lucia. And I am with one of the top farmers of your golden Seamoss. This is Mr. J. Nelson over here. And from Tamtambora'S and Dark Seamoss, he will be one of our senior suppliers because we want the very best. And I will tell you, we are in the time of the year, we are in Piti Carême. Piti Carême in St. Lucia means little summer, mini summer, or like you say in America, Indian summer. This is the time when the water is cold and the Seamoss. I'll let Mr. J explain to you what happens in Piti Carême. Mr. J,
yes.
Tell me what happens in Piti Carême.
Right now, the Seamoss is that color right now because of the weather. The temperature, it's cold now, so it changes to brown. But after the Carême take, it will be like a little shabbing color. So right now, people decide that they want the white Seamoss, but it's the same Seamoss, but it's just changing overall. You understand? So right now it's that color, but when it's dry, it's giving you a golden brown color Seamoss. So that's one of the best Seamoss.
So let us show you now what happens after this process of drying out, and let's show you what happens to it.
After it's bleached, we cover it. It get like this.
Raise it up.
That color, white like this.
The best Seamoss.
Yeah.
Mr. Nelson is doing this with a view of this blue waters of St. Lucia, where the Seamoss. Look at this. Look at this beautiful scenery with this sea here. That's where the Seamoss come from. Rich, beautiful, organic, warm St. Lucian weather. St. Lucia, and again, like they say, Mr. J, from St. Lucia with love. So this is the drying house where the third stage was the bleaching stage, then the washing stage. Now we're on stage 3, the finished product. This is where it's finished. So, Brother J, from with St. Lucia with love, tell us what happens over here.
So after we remove the bleach on the bleaching table, so we put in the drying stage now. That's the drying stage. So you could put it there. It takes about 3 days to dry, and after it dry, we clean it up again and bag it. Yeah.
Directly from St. Lucia, the noni fruit. It's going to be added to our line of our Seamoss products. Noni is known for curing inflammation and a whole bunch of other medicinal purposes. You folks know what noni fruit do, but we're bringing it directly from St. Lucia, directly, hand farmed by farmers locally. Look at this beautiful noni fruit. This is what it's going to be. This is what Tamtambora'S and Dark Seamoss is going to bring to you guys in the U.S. Absolutely fabulous product. Natural, unfiltered, by the ocean, wholesome. farmed by the great people of St. Lucia, this great little island, and which is so blessed with so much natural resources. As the only food. Not only does St. Lucia grow the best Seamoss in the world, the farmers, these indigenous spices and plants like this lovely basil, fresh, look at this, grown here by our farmer here, Mr. Michael Filgens, in this part of St. Lucia, the best and freshest mint that goes in our products. But we also are going to be exporting very soon the dried up basil. Look for it on our website soon. Farm, organically grown, caressed by nature, the water, the skies from St. Lucia bless this soil, this rich soil, to make this the best basils on the planet. This is the basilic type of basil, locally grown here by our great farmer, Mr. Michael Filgens, showing us the difference. This is the extent, this is what makes dark Seamoss the best Seamoss drinks on planet Earth. You cannot buy that in the US. Don't tell you what they tell you about in the US. No, this is the real deal. We're going straight to the farmers, straight from the indigenous farmers off on this island. The best that the world has to offer here, St. Lucia, Tarragon. Take a look at it and smell the fragrance. I wish you were here with me to smell this flavor, but it smells like mint chocolate. Different flavors, so many different flavors of mint. Rich, delicious. Oh, no. It's so sweet. It's like sugar. Look at the pink color. Look at the size. And I will tell you, there are no worms in this guava. Select the very best. This is why the Tamtambora'S brand and the Dark Seamoss brand is going to be the #1 Seamoss provider on planet Earth, because we have the best of everything here in St. Lucia. God has blessed this soil with rich soil and rich people who put their love into what they're doing. And that's what makes the difference, the love that they put into this. But look at this guava. Look at it. Rich, delicious, pink guava. We want to let the world know that the Tamtambora'S brand and the Dark Seamoss brand is coming with a vengeance to you. We're bringing you the best Seamoss. It will be sold in some of the finest resorts in the world. Will be able to taste the most best Seamoss. We have different products like vegan caviar made exclusively from St. Lucia's Seamoss. And we will be helping the farmers on St. Lucia realize the full potential and not just farm. Our mission statement is not to just farm, but to give these people the value of what they do, the hard work, as Mr. Nelson and people like him do on this island, to bring you the best in the world. We are here to raise and uplift them in a meaningful way, financially, spiritually, and give their work the financial support and dignity that their work, that their hard work and love. Because these people are doing it, yes, they make some money, but the love and the centuries of tradition that go into production of Seamoss here, it shows in what they do, the best in the world.